nobody works harder than me. Nobody has the will to win more than me. I'm 38 years old. I'm well established in my life. I don't need to fight. I do it because I love it, not because I need to. We don't need to fight anybody. I need the top guys. I want the best guys in the world. The transformation to training camp has been surreal. From the first day walking in here of almost an 18-month layoff until today, here we are, a few days before the fight. The transformation has been black and white. It's been it's been an amazing turnaround, and I came in 206 pounds into camp. I hadn't really been doing too much in the off season in between fights. We'd just gone through the beautiful birth of my daughter, and that was really what I was focused on, especially with the expansion of Lace Up Promotions. But since we started training camp, the first couple of weeks were rough, but here we are in the end, and I'm peaking right now, and I'm exactly where I need to be going into a world title fight. With every one of my trainers, I've had a personal relationship. I brought them into the team, and what I always consider my close family and my close team is my home team. Those are the guys that that I would die for, that I would take a bullet for. And when I first started my first professional fight, Andrew Herron from Huff Fitness, I consider him a brother. I still consider him a brother. I've always considered his family like my family. After that, Juan De Leon, I still consider him a big brother. Juan taught me so much about the fight game, so sharp, so much experience in the game. And Juan still is a big supporter of Team Abdallah. Corey Webster, who I actually trained, ended up, I brought him in as a head coach because I believed in him so much, and he established himself so well. And now with Dewey Cooper and Jeff Mayweather, it's the same exact thing.
You're gonna be a motherfucking monster. You're gonna be stronger next than you are this week. Right.
We have, Dewey is, he's the newest member of our team, and him and I clicked from day one. I remember the first day I walked into the gym, and I saw this guy. He had a big garbage bag on, a sweatsuit on him, and he was just working just like a dog, man. And the next day he was in working, and the next day he was in working, and I said to Jeff Mayweather, I said, man, who is that guy? And he goes, oh, that's a kickboxer. His name is Dewey Cooper. And it hit me. I go, oh my God, that's Dewey Cooper? And so we started talking, and we clicked. And the thing I love about Dewey, man, he's all heart. Dewey will sacrifice his entire day, his physical being, his everything, just to make sure that you are where you need to be. And that's very rare for a trainer. He texts me, calls me, how you feeling, how's your body, I love that, man. That's why he's where he is. That's why he's going to be in my corner on the 21st for the most important fight of my life. Jeff Mayweather, man, Jeff and I had a personal relationship before we had a professional relationship. Jeff was always the guy that makes us laugh. He had a physical downfall at a point in his life, and it turned him into an amazing person after that. I loved Jeff before he had, the problem that he had, his medical condition. And after he came out of it, man, he became the most sincere guy. He started loving life even more. He became a guy that I just always wanted around me because he was always positive. Jeff will find the upside in everything. He's a very optimistic person, and he's a great guy to always have around. He always keeps you smiling, he always keeps you laughing. And when it's time to work, hey man, you don't want anybody sharper than Jeff in the corner with you. In order to be able to have a good training camp, you have to have a great strength and conditioning coach, and I've had some terrific ones. I've worked with Gina Nowak when we were back in Lockport, then I worked with Greg Jones, and now out here in Las Vegas, I'm working with Jeff Main, and all of them have added so much, so much knowledge to my camp and to my training. But now, I'm with Jeff Main. He's my guy, and he's taken my body to another level. I'm 38 years old. I'm not naive, and my ego doesn't exceed my intellect to think that my body's going to react at 38 the way it did at 22. I always said to myself that I never want to fight when I have a child, when I'm married. I don't think it's healthy to be in training camp and then to be able to turn on a switch and become a loving, caring father, husband at home. But that's happened to me, and I'm blessed that it happened to me. I couldn't ask for a better partner in my life. In everything that I do, from training camp to my business to be personal, she is the perfect fix. She's the perfect addition to my life, and I couldn't ask for a better person to spend the rest of my life with. And she gave me the best gift that she could ever give me, and that's my beautiful daughter Alia. Man, the past 9 months of my life have been amazing. She's been every day, she softens my heart more and more and more every day. And when I'm training, I think about her. I think about how proud she's going to be when her father's a world champion. I think about, in her future to be able to be proud of me and for me to make her proud. And this fight's the one that I have to do it.
This world title means a lot to me because I've been there throughout the whole process. And also, when he gets the world title, I feel like I have actually also got the world title. I've helped him throughout every little, hurdle, every little step. It was a really tough process. So I feel like I do deserve also that big win and that big celebration.
If your significant other, if your wife, your fiancé, if they don't understand the game and they don't understand the changes that you go through, then you're going to have a very, very rough career. My wife understands when training camp starts, I change. My mannerisms change, my demeanor changes. I'm very, I'm never rude. I'm never, out of line, but I change. And she understands, and she knows that I have to be that way. And if I'm not that way, then she becomes concerned because she says, maybe you're not ready.
So today we're having Amer's best friend. We call him Yako, but his real name is Ahmed. Amer's, family is number one to him. So we wanted to end this training camp with a little surprise. He came all the way from Chicago to see him for a few days. So we're extremely ecstatic and we can't wait.
Happy to be here, and happy to be here with Alia.
It's going to mean the world to him. It's just going to give him that extra push to end training camp and to be ready for November 21st.
The friends and family that I have, the ones that were with me during my struggles are the same ones that are with me now during my accomplishments and during my legacy coming to an end. So those are the ones, I know who they are, and they're limited, and I can probably count them on one or two hands. But those are my home team. Those are the people that will be with me through thick and thin, whether I'm successful, whether God forbid, I'm not successful. But those are the people that will always be with me, and those are the people that I sincerely love, and I'll do anything for. So this win, this fight is not for me, man. It's for my family. It's for my home team.
I knew it would mean a lot to Amer because, we're family. We don't have a business-only kind of deal. We go back a long ways, and so it's one of those situations where I knew just my presence here would mean a lot to him, a familiar face, a relative, somebody who's close to him, who he trusts in the area, keep an eye on everything.
When all was said and done, and I hang up my gloves,
I walk away from the sport as a fighter, I'll be known as the best full-contact kickboxer that ever stepped in the ring. I'll be remembered as the guy that never gave a shit about what people said to him. He was always loyal to my team was always loyal to me, and that's all that mattered to me. When opportunity didn't knock, I built my own damn door. I didn't wait for anybody for any handouts. I did my own thing. I wrote my own praises, and history remembers me the way I want to be remembered.
Fuck, I'm starting that, man. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, man. Check out Naveer. I mean, no fear. Shit. Check out Amer Abdallah, November 21st. Man, November 21st. Gonna kick some ass. Stop!